I'm too fast for y'all, man. I'm too fast for you.
Last week, I decided to take a risk for you guys. I grabbed my badass Skyline and I went back in time to a time when cars truly matter. Time when we all loved decorated cars. I took the opportunity and I drove to the biggest flat earth meeting to look for the best info warriors and to take them straight on. Remember watching Fast and the Furious and how thrilling it was? Today I bring you The Slow and the Delusional, a movie about flat earthers and their cars. Get ready and prepare a protection pillow for your face because you're about to see the ugliest cars of flat earthers you can ever imagine. I will cover mainly 5 famous cars in detail and few single picks also. So get ready, it is time to smoke some flat earth rides.
Smoke.
First car belongs to Mikey SM. He has a YouTube channel and Mikey is very proud of his ride and he is doing his best to help everyone to be aware that he is on the road. He casually updates his YouTube channel with videos of the ride. As you can see, he put some regular stickers on the sides, but what's unique about this Subaru that he put a billboard which he built himself of his YouTube channel and some flat earth nonsense on top of his car. So when he goes out, everyone knows it and even Reddit knows it.
Alright, boys and girls, I got my billboard all ready for tomorrow, Saturday. We are going out and we're going to wake up the people of this province. And there's the star Sirius. Read 'em and weep.
As you can see, both on his YouTube page and in the billboard, he decided to put a picture of a star that he took. Yes, a grown man think this picture of something blurry that he took is the star Sirius. Is something that is true or that he is the only person who discovered it, but Mikey is indeed a special man.
And our wonderful new addition. This is not magnetic, this is permanent. Absolutely beautiful. This is where you live. If you're not aware of that, I would highly recommend doing some research. Yeah. And we'll maybe do some demonstrations later today. I brought the trolls, the toy trolls with me. And it's all good to go.
He also puts the 2D projection of the Earth on his car bonnet. I think he did it to get some additional horsepower. I believe it helps, but we will see. He even built an experiment using the car. He puts a level on top of the car to show there is no curve. Well, you already know yourself why this is silly. Looking for a curve without understanding scale or how to measure it or what does he even expect from this weird experiment. At least he didn't park the car straight on the train tracks, which is good. Also, Mikey didn't think the car was ugly enough, so he decided to write on the windshield NASA lies. And for some reason, he has a license plate which says in a weird way Earth flat, which is a nice addition. And I bet he paid a good price for it. Just to clarify, I will not be focusing on simple cars with flat earth stickers, only fun rides, and let's continue. Next, we have another famous and interesting car. We will call it the pickup from Arizona or Flat Earth 101 pickup. There is a lot of interesting flat information on this one. As you can see, it has the site Flat Earth 101 on each side and even on the back side. So I would say the owner of the car is also the owner of this website. But I don't have a confirmation for that, just a speculation. The design of the car started with simple slogans. The first was NASA is a hoax, and also they know you are stupid, which is very interesting to say you are stupid while you using you instead of why and showing that you misspelled a simple word. So who is stupid here? Also, it helps us to stay alert and to understand the level of the person that is driving in front of us. After a while, the owner also added smart slogans like satellites are fake, space is fake, and why would you ask? Because flat earthers said so. They don't need to bring any evidence or reasoning for their claims. They just say it doesn't exist because it doesn't exist, which makes sense. Unlike other flat earthers, this guy decided to put 2D map also on his car and to make a claim that he knows the shape of the earth.
Ugh. Brother, ugh.
And the shape, as you can see, is enclosed circle with the Antarctic walls. I bet he's very proud driving his info car. The next car is uniquely in horrible state and is barely legal to drive. I would assume the owner of this car must be a serious nutcase. Here she is, the conspiracy dump from Texas, and one of the ugliest cars you ever seen. The owner is so delusional. It got issued a criminal trespass because one of the things he wrote on it. Also, the car always looks like it was after some kind of accident. The front is falling apart, the side is hurt, and so on and so on. The car contains on itself such classics as sea level is level and earth is flat and motionless, or the big classic 200 proofs on YouTube. As those slogans suggest, I would assume the owner is Eric Dubay fan. The last weird thing here is the obsession with driving in horrible conditions. You would see it by the huge flags all over the car, and all the windows look tint and blocked by some nonsense. In some cases, it isn't clear how can you even drive this car. Is it some kind of fan art for flat earth or a real car? Write in the comments what you think about this one. Flat earthers and flat earth in general isn't a problem just in the US. It is spread all over the world. And we can see here an example of one research car in the UK to show how wildly the stupidity is spread around. Sometimes we will see the stupidity in the form of license plates saying something about the shape of the earth, or just NASA lies to you, which is also funny and weird and quirky. One of the most creative flat earth cars that I saw is this car, which has the whole body painted by some spray manually with horrible selection of colors to fit to each other and no schablons to use, at least so the writing will be straight. I give you the 69 Puss car, which has the words so spherical as a joke, a bad joke.
Ugh. Brother, ugh. What's that? What's that, brother?
But what would you do if you don't have a marker and you still need for everyone to know that you're a flat earther? Well, you will spam your own car with papers glued to your windows, which again looks very safe to drive with. Yes, the car that you see on your screen is still a flat earth car. He just wrote it so small, but the rest of the car was so funny, I had to add it in. There is another interesting pickup car that returns in many pics. I would call it the pickup with the telescope. It has a telescope on the backside. I think he is doing a very advanced research since he decided that nuclear weapons are fake, and he writes instead of moon, moom with M, which shows me he's a typical flat earther that can't spell and can't do math. And right now, for the car that broke the record for the most commercials of flat earth in one place, as you can see, ironically, the license plate says globe, which is weird for a flat earther that is trying to promote flat earth to admit the earth is a globe or a sphere. Not a crazy car, but a crazy story. There is a guy with a sticker on his car that says the Earth is flat and stationary. But what is interesting about this car is that I found on Reddit people complaining that he goes and puts pamphlets of flat Earth wherever he can, and also he runs a recording of flat Earth facts, quotes, as you know it, in loud uh, way that anyone on the road can hear it. So he pisses people off and distracts traffic, which is horrible, and it is so self-centered, those flat earth guys, that they feel they know more than any science out there, and they just need to tell you what they know.
Last turn. Oh, too wide.
Finally, I want to show the car with the most stickers that I seen so far from an info warrior that thinks the earth is flat. As you can see in the picture, it shows us that usually when you fell into flat earth, you fell to many conspiracies at the same time. I have many more car pics, but I think you get the point. I hope you enjoyed this different version of a perspective into the flat earth community, and you can watch the video that I added here that I also did. I think you will like to see it next. See you at the next one. Bye.